Hey Lamar, that's a very interesting question. But first, awesome video. I especially like the insomnia bit where the Michael Jackson glove had to come out. Anyways, I've choking on emotion. I'm 35, so I have first-hand experience when Nintendo came out, Super Nintendo, and a whole bunch of other video games. Um, Especially with the advent of Nintendo, for me, my gaming habits changed. I mean, playing on the Commodore VIC-20, then going on to Commodore 64, then an Amiga, and then arcade games. I mean, well, arcade games existed during that period. As for um, the addiction uh, factor for video games, it all depends on the type of video game. I found myself actually playing almost 12 hours over the weekend during my teenage years um, through role-playing games that were available on the Nintendo. Mind you, compared to today's cinematic achievements in regards to the games such as Final Fantasy, the latest one, and a whole bunch of others that exist on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, or the Wii. Uh, the sky's the limit. Unfortunately, it tends to become an addiction when there's nothing more around you that you want to get involved with. Having a social life actually curbs the addiction because you're no longer looking at using the machine as a crutch to actually just do that and be comfortable on your own. Um, the upside to it, it kills time when you have free time to kill and you have nothing else to do, no one else is available, and you can use it. The downside to it is that it tends to eat away at a family's budget, but compared to other addictions, it's less destructive depending on how you're addicted to it. Compared to drugs, alcohol, gambling, um, they're not going to end up killing you, but they will. Um, Not they, but the gaming addiction will unfortunately impact your social life, your work life, your school life in negative degrees. And I do mean some severe negative degrees to the point that you're failing a course, you're flunking your exam, you've just been reprimanded at work because you've been absent for 2 days, haven't called in, they think you're dead. You arrive late because you needed to go from point A to point B to a specific level of the game and you just couldn't stop. It also helps if to curb back on the addiction. It kind of helps if you actually save your game and give yourself at least like 1, 2, or 3 hours. At one point, World of Warcraft for me was actually an addiction because I couldn't stop thinking about it. It didn't affect anything, but as soon as I got home, I planned my life around it. And that's it. I mean, everything comes in moderation. Everything in moderation does not kill, well, up to a certain degree, of course. You're not going to take a moderation of rat poison and expect to live. Or a moderation of a semi-truck running you over, you're not going to live. So, as you can see, some things are good in moderation, some you don't even want to be exposed to. So, Lamar, love your tweets, love the channel, love what you have to offer. Have a nice one.